Now, you mentioned that your biggest obstacle is to stay on track. Like this happens to many agents where you get 2 or 3 really good listings, you pick up a couple of buyers, things get busy, you get a couple of things on the contract, and you want to make sure they close, you want to make sure you get paid, you want to make sure you do a good service to your clients so that they're happy and everything is on track. So what's the first thing that you drop?
Making the calls and setting up appointments.
Bingo, exactly. Prospecting goes out the window. That's the first thing. And then you have this. You have the yo-yo. You're having a great month, then things are going well, you're babysitting the deals, and you have a horrible dry spell. You go into panic mode, then things go back up, and then you have a good month, and it goes up and down and up and down.
Yes, sir.
Does that sound about right? Yeah. For you?
Yes, sir, you're right.
And everybody else. So you're normal. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. But the problem is you have all this stress. You're not making enough money consistently, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Would you like to fix it?
Of course, Borino. So yes, I want to, I need to put things on place so I know what I need to be doing. Yes.
All right. So let's spend the next few minutes going over how to prevent the downswings and how instead of going up and down, you continuously climb up towards your 140,000 this year and 280,000 next year and 300, 400,000 and so on. Yeah, would that be cool? You want to do that?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Or we can exchange barbecue recipes. Either way is fine with me. But for a recipe to your success, how to go consistently up. Number 1, plan it. And what I mean by that, break down the 140,000, the 50 transactions into 4 simple numbers. You must know what these numbers are. And the reason they're important is for 2 reasons. Or the reason they're important is twofold. Number 1, it's like a roadmap. You can tell, here's where I am and here's where I'm going. So here are the 4 numbers. The first one you already know, 50 closed transactions. That also equals number of listings you must take in the next 12 months. So 50 listings, okay? So that's the first one. The second number you must know is how many appointments will it take to get my 50 listings. My goal for you would be to do 50%.
Okay.
Minimum. What I mean is if you want to do 50 listings, that should take no more than 100 appointments.
100,
at the most.
Okay.
No more.
Okay.
If you're going on more appointments, there are only 2 reasons for that. One of 2 things is broken. Either you're not talking to the right people. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but they either are not motivated, they're not ready to sell, or there's something wrong. You're not talking to high probability leads with strong core driving emotion. That's the first potential problem. The second reason you're going on too many appointments and not getting enough listing is your listing presentation is no good. It's no bueno.
Okay. Okay.
And sometimes it's a combination of both, because when agents don't have a strong listing presentation, they get a little desperate. Not you. You're a rock star. You're my student. But those other agents, they get a little desperate. You know, they feel like, well, I'll give it a shot and see what happens, and they're wasting a lot of time either talking to the wrong people or having a bad presentation. Even there, and again, your numbers will vary and they will change. So take this with a grain of salt. But I would say you're going to need about 5 leads to convert 1 into an appointment, 5 in 1. New agents who don't have good systems, they can be 10 in 1 or even 15 in 1. But let's whatever, be conservative. Let's say it's 8. Going back to the problem you said, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Here's what you need to do. First is the plan. So number 1, I'm putting it here on the board, is plan.
Okay.
And then, so you have your plan. And number 2, your daily schedule.
Yes.
Because you know how it is. Things get busy, phone goes crazy, appraiser calls you, your property appraised 30,000 below sales price, you start pulling your hair out, the seller freaks out, the deal is falling apart, and you go, what the fuck am I going to do? We all been there, right?
Sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So here is how
the husband calling you.
yeah, exactly. And then you spend 2 days putting out the fire. All right.
Yeah.
So to fix that, you set up your day where everything is included. So when you schedule a day, you start with most productive thing first, MPT, most productive or most profitable thing first. Start with that. You open your calendar. So here we are on Thursday. You're planning your Friday. When you open your calendar, you're going to start with the most profitable thing. And all you need to do is focus maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 of them. Tonight, before you go home to your awesome husband, you're going to plan tomorrow. And the first question you're going to ask yourself, what is 1, 2, or 3 things I must focus on tomorrow in order for my day to be really productive, profitable? So what are some of the things? You can call expired listings, new expireds. You can visit expired listings. You can call old expireds or visit old expired listings. You can email for sell by owners. You can go see for sell by owners. You can connect or reconnect, build network and connection with your sphere of influence. You can follow up with your existing leads. You can set up listing appointments. These are all very high profitability actions you can take tomorrow. So put those on your calendar first. Okay?
Okay.
Then you're going to block out some admin time. So that's going to be the second thing. That's the time where you take care of MLS, you answer emails, return phone calls, all that stuff. So, but here's the trick. If you don't allocate time for it, and I'm speaking from experience, I'm just as guilty, not pointing fingers. If you don't allocate, let's say, an hour or 2 hours, it's going to take half a day. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir. That happened yesterday.
See? So the trick to that is you're going to squeeze it in 2-hour block. And in your mind, you already know, fuck, I got to get this done. I have 120 minutes. I better jam. This will also eliminate the desire for distractions, for procrastination, getting on Facebook a little too much. All right? So you have 2 hours to take care of it. Most of the time, that's plenty. Then you're going to add another block of time. And this really depends on how busy you are and how many of these you have. But this is what I call the fire time. And the fire time is to put out fires. This is the time to jump on the phone or get on email or even in person to make sure that whatever emergencies you're dealing with will be taken care of. Okay? So this is where you call the other agent, call your buyer, take care of whatever emergencies, urgent stuff needs to be done. This can be 60 minutes, this can be 2 hours. It just really depends on your business and where you are. Make sense?
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now, here's the cool part. You won't have fire to put out every day.
Oh, yeah.
So on the days you don't, now you have that free little bonus time that you can use wisely. And it can be learn something new, come to one of my webinars, or read something interesting, or watch a video, or practice.